Wondering how much of this influence you're also using to educate people of your ilk, people of your type, people of your kind of profession and all that, to get involved in electioneering, in politics, and making sure especially that the defining year of 2023 is what we want it to be to take Nigeria to El Dorado. So how much involved are you in the politics of Nigeria?
Sights like these have become commonplace around Lagos, Nigeria's commercial hub. Street beggars looking pitiful, others stretching their hands, calling for alms or scuttling for limited meals or gifts handed them by gracious passers-by. However, Lagos does not seem alone in this. Ibadan, an ancient city in Oyo, southwest Nigeria, isn't left out. The pace-setter state also has a teeming number of beggars, many of them immigrants from Niger and Chad. Halima is a 37-year-old mother of this kid. Daily, she heads for the streets to make a living off street begging.
Some people they give me 10 and some people they give me 20 now, 15 now. So the bar is for Yoruba where they sell us.
She tells us that her street begging business pays off a lot in Nigeria.
Nigeria good. Nigeria they give us food, they give us clothes, they give us everything. Nigeria is fine, nothing unique. Nigeria is good. I don't stay in Nigeria 3 years.
Now back to Lagos at Jagame precisely. A suburb dominated by low-income earning Nigerians is where we find Fatima, a 15-year-old who migrated from Bauchi and was introduced to a life of street begging by her auntie.
My mommy don't have money. The money where she don't have, where she give us to eat. She don't have money but put us for school. Why she come dey begging?
She is not alone. Her 54-year-old mom had also taken to street begging for survival. She recounts how tales of green pastures had made her migrate from her home state of Bauchi. She tells us her experience.
Da yara bakwai kuma ba da kuɗi shine masababin na taho Lagos. Hanne wannan shekaru ina nan Lagos.
Well, for this mother and daughter, an intervention made all the difference. South-South and the Southeast with 17.8%. Today, Fatima is enrolled in a school while her mum runs a petty trade.
Shekara ta 25 a nan Lagos. Ina zanne wannan ya ce shi wannan oga ya ce bara ba kyau. Na ce bara ba kyau oga ya ce iya. Sai na ce ni na barbara na kama sana'a. Sai ya ce ki ban yaranki makaranta. Shine yara na guda biyu na bashi makaranta suke zuwa makaranta. Yawwa. To kin ji mu garinmu muna Bauchi a ƙasar Bauchi muke kuma garinmu jama'are local. Jama'are local garinmu shekara ta 55. Yawwa. To yanzu dai muna nan muna maleji a nan kuma a cikin hakan nan ba mu samu jari ba jari ba mu da jari amma muna nan muna maleji.
They are thankful, but together they feel that street begging is wrong.
Bara ba kyau.
Make them find another work. That beg is no good.
Well, unfortunately, their gospel doesn't seem popular for these crop of beggars found on the other end of Lagos Island, Aja precisely. For these ones, life seems to be about waking up each morning, hoping to get alms from sympathetic passers-by.
Gwamnati ta ce za ta iya mana, kuma gwamnati ba ta iya mana ba. Mun zo muna fama ga wahala, ga rana, ga yunwa ta ishi.
A cikin yaran mun da babanmu ya yi fani ne babba. Duk wanda suke bayana duk ƙanana ne ba su san komai ba. No, ana da be. Ana gobe. I not go beg. I go give my daddy. May put me for school.
Jigawa wahala ce ta kawo mu mijina ne ya mutu. Mijina ne ya mutu. Shi ne yasa na zo ni. Ba kwan ne yasa na zo ni ba. Nema na zo ni ci da bakina. Na diba fa kaina. Ba ta iya Ingilishi ba. Wa diba kaina. Ba moni yunwa. Karata guda.
Some of these passers-by think that street begging constitutes a nuisance.
We Nigerians are the ones that are still making these guys be on the road.
Okay.
Normally, we should not give them money. We should stop giving them money. You understand? When we are giving them money, then we are supporting it.
Okay.
So when we stop giving them money, they will move.
Since they beg for, let's say, quite some time, and I think they should try and raise up something and delve into one business or the other rather than begging it.
Why do people take to street begging? We spoke to a psychologist.
Begging starts from environments where there's deprivation from basic amenities and where there's poverty. However, once the habit starts, it becomes a disease of the neural system where it becomes self-replicating. Once a person goes on the roadside and asks for alms, and that person's behavior finds
Good morning and welcome to the run-up. I am Uchechukwu Onodo.
And my name is Nyamgul Agaji. We're glad to know that you're there and watching us today, and we hope that today will be both informative, educative, entertaining, and everything that you want to have in a program.
And today we're looking at the statement made by Governor Godwin Obaseki of Edo State, when he said that Nigeria would break if the current ruling party, the APC, wins the presidential elections come 2023.
We also will be talking to someone who is doing a very marvelous job in the hinterlands, in the slums, trying to get children to read by gathering a lot of books and opening libraries for children to read in Ajegunle, and hoping that someone watching today will also make it a point to do something positively to further the cause of education in Nigeria.
And moving on from there, we're going to be having, like we usually do, a surprise guest towards the end of the show. And we hope you have a great time having these amazing conversations with us.
We do also hope that we are going to have Mr. Okeo Sayantolu, who is down well with them.